Hey everyone, it's Heather Washburn here with RE/MAX Alliance, and we're doing the Community Crossroads. It is April, which is National Child Abuse and Prevention Month, and I have my dear friend here, Sean Dougherty, who is a local realtor and activist for the Fort Collins Realities for Children. So we're gonna talk to him a little bit today. So Sean, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, Sean Dougherty, I've been a realtor with RE/MAX Alliance for 21 years. I'm not sure anybody would ever consider me an activist, but I'm definitely involved with Realities for Children and other charitable causes around the community.
And so tell me a little bit about Realities for Children.
So Realities for Children is a business membership charity, and I will explain that. But the business memberships are what funds the charity, so every donation that comes in, every penny of every donation that comes in goes to helping at-risk and abused youth in Larimer County.
Okay. And with that, so when you talk about this business membership, is that how you kind of began to get involved with Realities for Children?
I actually got involved with Realities for Children totally on the opposite side of things. In about 2007, a friend of mine and I, who liked to play poker, we're friends with Craig Secker, who is the CEO and president of Realities for Children. Well, we decided that we wanted to put together a Fort Collins series of poker with all of the proceeds going towards the Triumph Awards, which is a scholarship fund through Realities for Children for youth who are aging out above 18 and enabling them to go ahead and go to college or advanced education of some sort. So we ran that, and over 5 years, we raised over $75,000 for the scholarship. From that, I decided to become a business member because I really liked the people that I was interacting with. And one of the things that I love about certain charities, and the reason I get involved with certain charities, I have to believe in their mission. And if I believe in their mission, then I want to work with the people who like to believe in the mission as well, because those are my type of people.
Exactly. So I was very excited to hear that you worked with the Fort Collins chapter, because I had a little bit, when I was doing radiology, I worked with the Boulder chapter. And so I was able to help with those, the tuition and scholarship funds too. So that's very, very exciting and amazing that you were able to raise up $75,000. So that's wonderful. I did want to know, so what else, what other kind of roles have you taken on within Realities for Children besides just that business membership?
Well, I am also the lead ambassador right now, and the ambassadors' roles are to answer questions for business members, but also to go out and find if there are business members who want to be more involved with the Realities for Children, and give them the information about RFC so that they can see for themselves the benefits and the value it brings back to them.
And what type of, so I know that you talked about that they help with at-risk youth, but what type of actual programs are they doing to help those kids in Larimer County?
So it's not actually programs.
Okay.
It's actually filling in the gaps with 40 affiliate agencies in Larimer County. Anything from Partners Mentoring Youth to Alternatives to Violence to other Adoption Dreams Come True. When one of those affiliate agencies puts out a call, let's say the middle of the night, and there's a domestic violence issue, and there are 3 kids in the house, and both of the parents, well, they're going to be incarcerated. Those kids have to go somewhere. If the affiliate agency is able to do part of that, maybe get them to a house, but there's no clothes or bedding or etc., Realities gets a call, and they're able to supplement those funds to be able to make sure that these kids are looked after.
And these are obviously children who are super in need, right? So there are things where, like you said, they might be being taken in the middle of the night. They're going into foster care homes with no toothbrushes, no underwear, things like that. So this is kind of where these businesses are giving those funds to ensure that those kids have those kind of healthy next steps when they're in these almost tumultuous situations, correct?
Well, very close. The businesses are paying their membership fees, which pays for all the overhead for Realities. So, and then there are numerous events over the course of the year, which are fundraising events. The Realities Ride, which is the world's largest motorcycle poker run, as evidenced by Guinness. We've got the golf tournament, we've got the gala, a number of different events that are actual fundraisers. Nightlights is probably the largest one. We raised $335,000 last year in December for Nightlights. And if any of you have seen the big blue Christmas tree downtown right at College and Mulberry, that is the Nightlights tree. And I believe they've been doing that 19 or 20 years now.
Oh, that's amazing. And is it Tykes for Bikes or Bikes for Tykes?
Bikes for Tykes is another one that we do. And I can get some photos put together of the whole warehouse at the home base filled with bicycles. It's really a cool thing. Last year having a big S-shaped course for people to drive in and not have to get out of their cars, to be able to have the bicycle for their child or children put into the back of the car or the truck. And these kids now have bikes, and we do backpack drives. And that's one of the things I love about RE/MAX Alliance is they very much participate in the toy drives at Christmas, the bikes. One of our great agents here, Robert Crow, every time he comes across a bicycle that is in good condition that one of his clients either doesn't want to take with them or doesn't have a place for, he calls me and I go pick it up and I bring it over to one of the bicycle partners, and they make sure it's fully tuned up, and we hold on to it until Bikes for Tykes. But RE/MAX allows me to put the buckets here, to do the collections, and the agents are so generous in being able to give, and that just is a really cool thing.
It's when we're talking about community, it's not necessarily just like outside or the neighborhoods that we service, right? It's also the people that we're with every day, and our clients who we can give back to. So I think that is important sometimes for us to kind of recenter ourselves back into that mindset of getting back to our community. I did want to ask you, so besides, I know that you said that you really enjoyed that specific charity with Realities for Children and why you got into it, but what is your most fulfilling moment? So obviously the $75,000 was a pretty big one.
So you're not going to warn me of this in advance. I will attempt to talk about this.
Okay.
But every year there's a gala. Realities does a gala. Of course, COVID put a crimp on that. But every year it is the big event. It is in April. And on alternating years, you've got Keeping Dreams Alive, which is similar to like Children's Miracle, but on a local level. And on alternating years are the Triumph Awards, where scholarships are given out to youth whose applications have come in. Let's say they want to go to automotive school, or they want to go learn how to speak, or they just want to go to Ames and pick up some tips for getting into business. We're able to give, I think in 2019, $130,000 in scholarships. And I was able to meet these kids, and to hear what they've overcome gives me faith in our youth, because it's insane what these kids go through and the resiliency that they have if they just have somebody to believe in them. The gala was just 9 days ago, and I was there for that, and we had a sold out crowd of, we were supposed to stop at 800, and I think we got to 850 or 860, and it was wonderful. We did a hybrid this year. The Keeping Dreams Alive is putting together packages. One year we had a little girl, she really wanted a horse, but she lives in a condo complex and couldn't have a horse there. So a local stable who's a member came through and said, well, we have this horse for you. She will be your horse all summer long. So you come out, you take care of her, you groom her, you feed her, you ride her, all yours. And this girl is 12 years old.
Yeah. And
it was really cool afterwards to hear about it, because the girl showed up at 6 a.m. that first day. Ready to go. So
ready.
Meeting these kids is just insane. It's awesome. And now we get to see them as adults. And a number of them come to the gala every year, and seeing how much they've succeeded in life. They're all around us in our community. These adults now who just needed somebody to believe in them. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, you probably know somebody who was a Realities kid and you just don't know it yet. I know that I work with one, and I'm not going to say anything on who, but it's pretty awesome because the hardships they've overcome. So yeah, that's my biggest thing.
That's beautiful. That is
Thanks.
a very
Make
beautiful
me blubber on the video.
We'll edit that part out. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So for my final question for you, Sean, is how can we as a community, how can we come to help Realities for Children? What are some of the things that you guys need? How can we come in? Where can we donate? What can we do? What are your needs? What kind of events do you have coming up?
Oh gosh. So the calendar of events I don't have handy right now, but realitysforchildren.com or realitysforchildren.org. You can find all of that. Every summer we do have a backpack drive. Every fall we have a toy drive. We have the Bikes for Tykes. We're always looking for contributions, donations, with a budget of well over $1 million a year, with 6,400 children helped last year alone. 6,400 children who are in abuse situations or at risk of abuse that were able to be helped by Realities for Children. The need is always there. So if you want, get in touch with me or go through Realities, join up, become a member. Heck, give me a call and come to one of our luncheons and let me introduce you to some of the people around to see what we do.
All right, Sean, so go ahead and plug yourself real quick. Please let our audience know how they can get a hold of you if they want to reach out for Realities for Children or to buy a home.
Well, buying a home is always nice. Realities for Children gets a donation from everybody who comes through me to buy a home and mentions them. My name's Sean Dougherty. I'm the Hawaiian Shirt Guy. You can reach me at Sean, SEAN, at HawaiianShirtGuy.com, or my website, which is HawaiianShirtGuy.com. I work at RE/MAX Alliance. I'm proud to do it. I love the support that our agents give us. And yeah, just holler at me. I'm happy to answer the phone anytime.
Thank you again so much for joining me today. We really appreciate all of your help and everything that you do for these kids in our community, especially Larimer County and NOCO. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.